teachers, thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to show you how to use Google Classrooms. Because we are a Google Suites district, it's beneficial for you to be able to integrate Google Classroom into your everyday use. So we're going to start by being here on the internet main search engine page. We're going to scroll over to your right where the waffle looking icon is, and you scroll down to where Classroom's at and you click. Once you click, you're going to see that, in my case, because I already have classes built, I already have classes. You will not, unless you've created or practiced creating one. Today, if you want to join me, go ahead and start creating yours as I'm helping you or showing you how to do yours. So we have two options, create or join a class. You're going to create. So scroll over to where it says create, and you title the class. You can do it by period, you can do it by level, you can do it by whatever works best for you. You can separate it by subject and section. It's totally up to you, your choice. You can always change that too if you don't like it. Click create, and it's setting it up. Ooh, pretty. Nice pretty background. You can change those things. You can upload a photo, so you have options. Oh, I guess not. There we go. Sorry. I don't know what I was doing. So here we have options. You can change it to any of the photos, or you can upload your own photo. We're just going to leave it as is. This one's really cute. And you notice up here on the top bar, we have a variety of things to select from. On the left-hand corner, you have where it lists your classes, your calendars, and you can also archive classes. So here's archive classes. That means if they're from previous years, you can put them in the archive, and that way you can always go and refer back to them in case you need something. You'll have stream is where your material gets posted, and you have any announcements or any information. Students is where you'll have the list of students that are added to your classes, and this is the most important part, where your class code is. So over here on the left-hand side, it says class code. You can display, copy, reset, disable. So it just depends on what you'd like to do. For the first time, I usually display it for my students. So here's the first one. Or you can do a full screen in case you're doing it on a projector, which is, that way everybody can see it. So here we exit. So I find Google Classroom to be really user-friendly. There's no wrong way to go about it and to do it. You can always erase things. It's very friendly. No, it's not intimidating. Notice see it says you can edit, so that's where you can change if you want to change the name of the class or what you need to do. So let's go back to Stream, which is where I'm going to show you how to add your main assignments, announcements. You can create a question or reuse a post. This one's really useful for when you've already created an assignment before, and now they're just mimicking it. Maybe it's a Newsweek article that they do every week that they have to find main ideas. So you use it every week, but now it's a different title of an article or something. So you can just use the same post and click reuse post. So I'm going to start off with creating an assignment. And one assignment my students do all the time are book reports. They do electronic technology-based reports. You can give instructions, or you can leave it blank. It's up to you. You can just put C template, due date. I usually give them about a week. We start in class and use a couple days. So let's say that will be the due date. You can also put it by time. So it says a time. So you can be specific if you want. This one says 11:59, so that's midnight. Topic, you can put a topic. Since we don't have one, we can just put one. Project. And now we have a variety of things you can do. You can add an attachment. You can go to your Google Drive and any material you want from there you can add. You can also post a YouTube. So say there's a video you want to put on there about goats or something. You can search something on goats. And let's say you want to do that one. I want to use that one. Here we go. Goats. Maybe there's a link I already have that I want them to use. I would add it there. But in this case, I'm going to add a template I've already used, so I have a video already, and I'm going to add a template. Notice other items come up. Students have turned in book reports, so that'll also pop up. I'm going to go ahead and put the template. So here's a template. Here's a good thing for you to see over here on the right hand side. So students can view file. You have 3 options: edit file or make a copy for each student. I like to just do students can view file, but it's totally up to you, whatever the preference is, whatever specific assignment you're having them do. So that'll be up to you, the teacher, of what would work best for you. And this is it. And we assign. Uh-oh, let's say I forgot to put something on there. Let's say there's another link or another attachment I want to add. Can I still do that? Absolutely. So we go back to the top right corner. There's 3 little dots, and you scroll to where it says edit. So then you can come back over here and add anything else you'd like to add. So I usually give my students a book report, as we call it, book report fact sheet. A book fact sheet. It's looking for it. Maybe I titled it differently. Here it is. You click on it, and let's click add. So here we go. Now I've added it. If I did this for multiple classes, you are going to have to go back and add it individually for every class. That's the only drawback. Other than that, I mean, look, you can adjust as you need. So it's totally user-friendly and easy to use. And I mean, I think it's so beneficial. Your kids can interact. They can make comments on there with you. They can attach other types of links like Animoto links. It's very user-friendly. Kids get used to it right away because they know how to use their phones a lot. And they can always download these apps onto their phones as well. As long as they have the classroom app on their phone, perfectly able to use it. So it makes it really user-friendly. If you have any questions with any of this, some parts are confusing or not sure how to delete an assignment, you didn't like how it worked out, you can always play with it and tinker it around. There is a section for grading. Let me go over that. Well, I don't have students on here, so it kind of makes it a little bit more difficult. Let's see, let me show you a previous class. So this is a past class from a couple years ago. So if they had, so here's a previous assignment that was supposedly posted for them. I think I had that, I was practicing with that earlier. So as you notice, you see lots of little assignments. Students have comments, you can respond to that. Here they put links. This is, I believe this is the first year, and so I was still learning how students should turn in assignments. Some students would just turn them in by putting on the links. I go through it with them now because sometimes it gets really messy when they just share the link to you. So that gets really difficult to manage a little bit. So here we have reports that have been done. And on the left-hand side, you can see where it says add a grade. So you can always post the grade the student could have got or earned, and then you click return. So it emails them and notifies them, hey, look, this is what you got. The drawback to this is you still have to go back to us using Synergy. You still would have to go back to Synergy and post those points. Not really difficult, still very user-friendly, I believe. At some point, we'll be able to probably manage those systems together or blend them. But I think this is still very usable, very user-friendly, and very compatible to what our kids' lives are like every day. So have fun with it. Like I said, change anything you might need, change your little icon, and enjoy it. If you have questions, feel free to contact me, Martha Valdez at currenthigh.org. Thank you.